guys, I'm Tay. Welcome if you're new, welcome back if you're not, and today I'm actually just going to take you along with me for a little bit of a grocery haul. I did actually take the time to meal plan this week, which I'm not going to lie, I've really been out of the habit of doing. And so honestly, we've had super busy weeks, super busy weekends, and I've been very bad about just going out to eat all the time, and I just honestly feel like crap because of it. So I did sit down, I meal planned this week. We're gonna get groceries. Once we get home, I will go through everything with you because I did grocery pickup, so I refuse to go in the store. So I just got back home, and if anybody wants to know how my day's going, it's pretty much an accurate representation. Alright, so what you won't see come in the house is the water and the LaCroix because we have a garage fridge, and so that never makes it all the way into the house. Okay, so before we actually go through what I got at the grocery store, I do want to put out a reminder that I do not typically buy my meat on a week-to-week basis. We buy our meat in bulk, and so unless it's chicken or fish, we already have it in the deep freezer at home, and so my grocery hauls very rarely have meat in them unless it's one of those trips where it's all meat. So let's get into it. Like I said, I've been feeling super crappy, and so basically I just got a whole bunch of fruits and veggies, and my daughter always has fruit with lunch, and so we're gonna do just a little watermelon. I have 2 limes just for random things. A lot of times I like to put lime on like chicken or tacos or something like that. So I got ginger because I actually saw this smoothie that I want to make where it's ginger, pineapple, and then cucumbers, and you put it in your water and you blend it all up and then you strain it, and I'm super curious to try that, so I did get that. I just got some onions, some avocados, and then I got lemons for a dinner that we're having later this week, as well as the shrimp. They will go together. I actually ordered the raw tail off shrimp, and they were out of that, so they did give me shell on, and that will be interesting because I've never bought it with shell on. Obviously I've seen it like at restaurants and stuff, shell on, but I've never tried to peel it at home, so we will see how that goes. I got some strawberries again for my daughter's lunches. I mean, I do eat the fruit as well, but she always consistently has fruit. I got some clover and broccoli sprouts along with some spring mix so that I can have salads for lunch. I'll also put some of these peppers on my salads, and the same with these mushrooms. I will put these on my salads, and then I will also like cook with these. Later this week we're gonna have chicken and veggies, like a 1-sheet pan meal, and I'll put some of these on there. I got lots of yellow squash and zucchini. That is because, one, we're going to put them on the sheet pan with the chicken and veggies sheet pan meal. And also I'm going to try a zoodles meal with the shrimp and the lemon that I saw earlier. I don't know how my husband is going to do with zoodles, so it very well may end up that I eat zoodles and he makes his own little bowl of pasta because he's a little weird about stuff like this. This is a whole bunch of cucumbers, one so that I can put it with that water that I was talking about before, and then also my daughter absolutely loves cucumbers and I do as well, just as a snack with like a little bit of ranch dressing or something like that. It's just like a quick go-to for me. We have some asparagus, which is for a dinner later this week. I also got a whole bunch of bananas. My daughter eats almost a whole banana every single day, and then also my husband has started taking a banana every single day, and so we do go through a ton of bananas. We are out of ibuprofen, so I restocked that. These are my absolute favorite granola bars, and I eat these like when my sweet tooth kicks in as opposed to eating a candy bar. I know that these aren't that great for you either. I mean, they have 11 grams of added sugar. So like this is basically like eating a candy bar, but I love them and they're my weakness. So even when we're feeling healthy, we're not gonna cut those out. I am restocking my almond butter. I've never tried the no stir, so I'll be super interested. I usually get my almond butter at Trader Joe's, but I was not going out that far, and so I'm trying it at Kroger. Trader Joe's is like, I don't know, 45-minute drive, and Kroger is 20, so that's why I did that. And then I also got 3 bell peppers, and these will also go just for sheet pan veggies or as just a quick snack with some ranch dressing for me, along with the cucumbers. And then these salads right here are actually what my husband takes for lunch, and he really likes them. I hate spending so much money on like pre-packaged salads, but I have learned that if I do not buy the prepackaged salads and I expect him to put all of this stuff together to take a salad, I will be throwing the lettuce away. So I do splurge and get him the already packaged salads because I don't want to pre-make his salads for him either. So that's why we get those. We also did run to the grocery store just for like 2 or 3 things yesterday. We got milk, coffee creamer, and then these right here are my daughter's new favorite snack in the whole wide world. She literally wakes up in the morning and asks for cheese and goes to the fridge. And so we have a ton of these on hand. My husband and I like different creamers, and so we did get those. And lastly, these are also things that I purchased a few days ago but would have been in my grocery haul, but we go through a ton of these little crunchies. I just call them baby Cheetos, and my daughter absolutely loves them as a snack. I will say though, I hate the smell of them. They smell so terrible, but she loves them, and they're not super messy. They do get on your fingers like regular Cheetos, but not near as bad as regular Cheetos. And so these are, I do like her to have these better, and they're not as bad for her as regular Cheetos would be. Obviously, we have Puffs. My daughter is starting to phase out of Puffs. She will still eat them occasionally, but usually she just picks them out of the snack cup. And then these are a really big winner in our house. She likes a lot of the different flavors, and also she likes like the Gerber brand, but I like the Parents' Choice because they're a little bit cheaper. She absolutely loves these. A lot of times in her snack cup, I will mix these with the baby Cheetos, and then we have like blueberry Cheerios right now, and I'll kind of make like a trail mix and put it in there for her, and she's been really enjoying that. So that's been one of the snacks that we have for her. All right, so now that we've gone through my groceries, I'm actually going to take you through my weekly meal plan. And I did sit down and complete this yesterday. And then I did it at the same time as I was putting in the grocery pickup order. I have another video about some tips on how I grocery shop and meal plan. I will have it linked below, and it'll also be at the end of this video. You can go watch that one after you finish this one. But it just has some of my tips and tricks to kind of how I get this done in the most efficient way that I've found. And so now I am going to go through what we're doing for this week. One of my tips I will add is that I don't plan a meal for every single day of the week. And that is because a lot of times we will go out to eat pretty much every Friday, and then sometimes we'll go out to eat another day over the weekend. But there's also usually a day during the week that I end up not feeling like cooking whatever the scheduled meal is. I'll make something else, or I won't cook at all, and it'll just be a yo-yo night. And so there aren't going to be 7 meals here, but I do have 4, kind of 5, I guess. But the first one that I'm going to make is actually something that I'm going to start as soon as I'm done filming this video. And we're just going to have sausage, broccoli and sausage, and then rice. I know that it's super popular to have like beef and broccoli. Sometimes I do beef and broccoli, but tonight I actually think that we get breakfast sausage, and I will just cook it in the skillet. And since it's breakfast sausage, it does have some really good spices and stuff in it, so I will just throw the broccoli in the skillet with it, and I'll cook it up, and then I'll just make rice in the microwave while I'm cooking that. It'll be done in like 15 minutes, and those are the meals that I really like to do on days that I go grocery shopping or I have a really busy day. I had a couple errands to run today as well, so I didn't get to get off work and then go straight to cooking dinner or whatever. I did have stuff that I had to do. I don't want to have dinner that takes a really long time, so that's what we're having tonight. And then tomorrow we actually have a really busy afternoon, so I am not going to want to cook because then when we come home, my husband and I both actually have meetings in the evenings, and so I won't really have time to cook. So I actually am making a crock pot meal. I'll start it in the morning, and we're actually just going to have crock pot fajitas, and I am going to put in chicken breasts that I already had from a previous week's grocery haul, and then also a frozen bag of peppers and onions. I will just throw that in the crock pot with a little bit of taco seasoning, and then once I get home I might like zhuzh it up a little bit, but that'll pretty much be the base for cooking all day. And then I will serve that with tortillas, and then I might make rice again. I might not make rice again since we're having rice tonight. I'm a huge rice fan. Like, I could eat rice every single night of the week. I try to switch it up, but those are both obviously meals that go really well with rice, so we might end up having it 2 days in a row, which happens every once in a while. Then on Wednesday, we're actually going to have chicken and veggies, and I'm actually going to do stuffed chicken breast, and it is just going to be chicken breast that is stuffed with like Italian meat, so pepperoni and salami, a little bit of garlic butter, a little bit of oregano, and then mozzarella cheese, and you bake that in the oven and until it's all cooked, obviously, and then they are absolutely delicious. I will just make sheet pan vegetables, so I'll cut up some of the squash, zucchini, mushrooms, and then also some of the peppers. I don't know yet if I'm going to do the bell peppers or if I'm going to do the little sweet peppers. It'll just depend what I have left at the end of the week from like snacking on them and putting them in my salads and stuff. So whichever one I have more of is what I'll put on the sheet pan, but I would typically do the bell peppers on the sheet pan. They just are a little bit better. And then the last meal that I have planned for the week is actually a lemon shrimp and asparagus meal, and this is actually a new recipe that I'll be trying, and so we'll see, but it's just lemon shrimp, and you cook the shrimp and then you put some asparagus in it, and then I'm going to serve it over zoodles. And my husband will probably end up making some spaghetti noodles that he will serve it over. And I'm going to make it a little bit like a lemony buttery sauce, kind of like a clear butter sauce, not anything super heavy. And then we are going to try that. And then, like I said, on Fridays we do go out to eat. Saturday we have a birthday party, and it's also my husband's birthday. And so we will probably go out for dinner Saturday night, and then on Sunday I don't have a plan because I will probably try to use whatever fruits and veggies are still in there, and if we don't have anything left, then I'm sure I have something in the cupboards that I will be able to whip up if I feel like whipping something up. And so that is why I don't plan for those, because if I plan for every single night, we always end up throwing food away. So I just completely stopped doing it, so I'm a little bit flexible with my meals, and it's just really helped us not throw as much food away. I really hope that you enjoyed this grocery haul / meal planning video, and if you would like more or anything along these lines, like some 20-minute meal ideas or anything like that, just put them down in the comments. Let me know what you guys would like to see from me, and I would be happy to get it on the list for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.